I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will practice what we have learned to solve trigonometric equation. We have two examples here and let's go through them. The first one is sin x equals to half, where x is between 0 to 2 pi. The second one is sin square x equals to half, where x is between 0 to 2 pi. They look similar, but they're very different questions, right? So step number one is whenever you're given a whenever you're given a trigonometric equation, in that case, figure out in which quadrant the solution lies. So we use the cast rule or all silver teacup. So whatever method you have adopted, adopt that. We know in quadrant 1, all are positive. Sine is positive in quadrant 2, tan in 3, cosine in quadrant 4. We are looking for sin x equals to plus 1 over 2. Sine is positive in quadrant 1 and in 2, right? So we are looking for at least two solutions for this equation. Now, that is the first step, right? Then the second step is find the reference angle, right? So first we know we are looking for two solutions. One is in quadrant 1, the other one is in quadrant 2. Now the second step is find acute angle, alpha, right? So I'll rewrite the equation and I'll say sine of alpha is equals to half. Drop the sign. Whether it is positive or negative, just take positive. Reason, acute angle is in quadrant 1, all are positive. So from here, we can say what is alpha equal to. So alpha is equals to sine inverse of half. Is that okay? Now I have taken some values which you can solve using special triangles. For example, half, I hope you remember, the triangle is pi by 3, pi by 6 and pi by 9, right? Pi by 2, right? Pi by 6 and pi by 2. Sides are 1, 2, square root 3. We are looking for sine inverse of half. That means opposite side is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. So we get alpha as equal to pi by 6, correct? So that is the acute angle. Some of you may even write SOHCAHTOA here, right? So where sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, tan is opposite over hypotenuse, adjacent side. Any way you do, find the reference angle or the acute angle. This is not your answer. You need to find x. So how do you find x now? So what we have done till now is that we just found that there is one angle in quadrant 1 which is pi by 6, and that gives you the solution for sine alpha equals to half. We indeed need sine x equals to half, and sine x is half in quadrant 1 as well as in quadrant 2. So that means x equals to half, x equals to pi by 6 is one of the solutions since we are working on half, right? The other solution should be what? Quadrant 2, where this acute angle is pi by 6. What is the principal angle? The principal angle for us is how much? From here to this place. That is the angle which we have to write. And this angle is pi minus pi by 6. The other angle is pi minus pi by 6. Correct? Do your calculation. So we get x as pi by 6 and 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 pi by 6. So there are two solutions for this trigonometric equation in the domain 0 to 2 pi. Correct? The last step is to check. Quickly check your answer with the help of your calculator. Okay, let's move on to the second question, which is sine square x equals to half, where x is between 0 to 2 pi. So the first step, of course, is we can find what is sine x equals to. You have to do square root. So we do square root of 1 over 2. Whenever you do square root, you have to write plus and minus. Don't forget that, correct? That is kind of writing like this, 1 over square root 2. Is that okay? So we are looking for sine x to be positive or negative. That means what? That means, as far as the coordinate goes, all quadrants, right? So we are looking for 4 solutions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since sine x could be either positive or negative, correct? And in each quadrant, what are we looking for? Sine alpha equals to 1 over square root 2. Drop the sign. Don't worry about it. So we are looking for alpha, where sine alpha should be 1 over square root 2. If you use calculator, you get alpha equals to sine inverse of 1 over square root 2. You get your answer. I will use the special triangle once again. So in this case, the special triangle to be used is pi by 4, right? So whenever you're working in trigonometry, you should actually draw these triangles on the side so that they really help you. Just two of them. Now 1 over square root 2 pi by 4 is your answer. So we get alpha equals to pi by 4. We know one of the answers. We are looking for plus and minus 1 over square root 2. We are looking for 4 answers. Do you see that? 4 different quadrants. Correct? Now, how do you get these 4 answers? So if alpha is your acute angle, so that is your alpha. Do you see that? That is your alpha. You want to report principal angles. So one is this, which is pi by 4. The other one is this. And then the third one is this. And the fourth one is that much. Correct? So we can write down all these answers. We say x is equals to pi by 4, right? The other one is pi minus pi by 4. Then we have pi plus pi by 4. And then we have this one, which is 2 pi minus pi by 4. Do you get it? Simplify your result and you can say x is equals to pi by 4. That is first answer. 3 pi by 4. 5 pi by 4. And 7 pi by 4. So in this particular case, you get 4 different answers for the same domain between 0 to 2 pi. You can use your calculator to check your answer also. I hope this strategy will really help you to find solution to any trigonometric equation. So we begin with single ratios, but ultimately we can solve any trigonometric equation following these steps. I'm Anil Kumar. Subscribe to my videos and learn a lot. Thank you and all the best.